Hi, Paulette. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm well. Well, thank you so much for your willingness to participate in this interview. Okay, 20
Yes.
years later. Okay, so what part of New Orleans did you live in during Hurricane Katrina?
We lived in the Upper Ninth Ward.
I see.
hmm
Okay, all right. And when did you first hear about Hurricane Katrina?
Oh wow, we were watching the news days before
Mm-hmm.
and watching to see how it would develop. Because sometimes they would stir up real bad and then they would turn. But we kind of got focused on this one because it got so big. But we heard it mostly on the news.
Right, right. And what were
hmm
your thoughts when you heard about it on the news?
Wow, when I saw the intenseness of this one, it made me reflect back to Betsy.
Oh, wow. Now, when was Betsy?
Now, Betsy was in 1965, but it
Wow.
was by far the equivalent of Katrina for today.
Wow.
Yes, yes, Betsy
Yeah.
was horrible.
Yeah, and that was 40 years earlier, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes, in September of
Okay.
1965.
Wow. Okay, so did you shelter in place or did you decide to evacuate?
We evacuated. We were gonna stay,
Mm-hmm.
but like maybe 24 hours before, we
Yes.
realized how strong it was gonna be.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So then you said we better get out.
We better get out, right? And my car was broken, so I was able to get a car from my brother-in-law,
Oh, wow, that was
and
nice.
we were able to leave because we wouldn't had no place to repair our car that late.
Wow. Well,
hmm
that's pretty cool. It's great
Yeah.
that family sticks together.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so tell me about your journey as you were leaving. What was it like when you began driving off?
Oh, when we began driving off, it was so intense because
Mm-hmm.
all the highways were just flooded. And
Wow.
we just didn't know what direction to go. We would try one direction and try another direction, turn, and we did multiple scenarios till we
Mm-hmm.
found a route that we needed to take. So we decided to go out the back way.
Oh, the back way. So when you
Right,
say the
yeah.
back way, that wasn't on the interstate, you mean?
Right. We had to get off the interstate. And
Mm-hmm.
what we did was we went out the airline way to the back,
Okay.
then came back up on the interstate because the interstates from New Orleans, it was just backed up. It was no movement at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So did you even know where you were going? Like which direction were you going in?
Well, we were looking to go. We were going up towards Baton Rouge because
Okay.
that's where we had went with the a previous storm that didn't do no damage,
Okay.
and we went and stayed at LSU's a building LSU had that they would house people.
Right.
And but when we got there, it was so overcrowded, and they said the size of the storm, people would have to move further up.
Oh, wow.
So
Further
they
up north.
further north. So we left there, and we started heading towards Eunice, Louisiana,
Okay. All
and
right.
that's where we end up in Eunice.
Okay, so
Mhm.
how long were you in Eunice and what were the accommodations?
All the accommodations were beautiful. We went to the First Baptist Church,
Mm-hmm.
and we stayed there from the time the storm hit until way after that. So we were
Mm-hmm.
there for weeks and weeks,
Wow.
and until the next storm came.
What was the next storm?
I can't remember what was that next one, but they had another one that came later,
Right.
and that came through that area, through the
Oh,
unit.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, it was another storm that came. So we were there, but the housing was beautiful. They had us set up in dormitories. They had some people in the large cafeteria area that they had,
Right.
and the ministers were great. They had
Mhm.
everything set up for us. They had washing machines for us to wash our clothes.
Mm.
Yep, they really did a good job, and they got the community involved. The community helped us
Okay.
with securing funds because a lot of our funds were frozen.
Yes.
So we had free medical care. The clinics opened up to us. We had free medical care. And they even helped us with our prescriptions. So it was really good.
Oh, well, that was wonderful.
Yes, it was.
So then, did you
Mm.
stay there or did you move on somewhere else? Did you return home or what?
Well, we remained there until the next storm came.
Right.
And when that storm came, it was coming straight through Eunice.
Oh,
So
wow.
we went further up. Some friends of ours had hotels in Shreveport,
Okay.
and they set us up there because they had moved into the Shreveport community.
Okay.
So they allowed us to use their hotel rooms
I see.
in order for us to have a place to stay till we found something.
Oh, nice. So then,
Mhm.
did you then relocate to Shreveport?
Yes, we did. We did. Yes, yes, because it was taking so long to get back home.
Okay.
And when we finally got word from my son-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
he was still working as a police officer, and he went in the area. It was still flooded. Our flooding was all the way to the ceiling
Wow.
and all the way to almost to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And so he said it would be no way that we would be able to move back.
Wow. So
Right.
did you all actually see the home, the damage?
Oh, yes. We went down. They had a church, a
Mhm.
Catholic church in that area in the Ninth Ward that came in with a cleanup crew.
Okay.
And what they did was they went through all the people's houses, got rid of stuff that was bad, and put it out on the sidewalks. So when we came to visit, we would be able to come in and see what our houses was looking like to see if we could do anything as far as insurance.
Are you able to describe what your house looked like and what the
Oh,
neighborhood looked like?
oh wow! It didn't look the same at all. It
Mm-hmm.
looked like devastation, like I had never seen before. Other
Mm.
than back with Betsy, Betsy was like that. The flooding destroyed the trees, the houses, everything. We went in, our ceilings were wet, our
Mm.
walls was wet. They had to gut out everything. We lost everything.
Wow.
The refrigerators, the people sent me pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Refrigerators, stoves, everything was just floating in water.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much storm damage that water did.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. So then did you rebuild?
No, we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
We end up just moving, just staying in Shreveport, and we would go down there and do work on the house to try to get it prepared for sale.
Oh, I see. I
Yes,
see.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So you were able to sell your home.
We were able to sell it. We weren't able to get what we wanted for it
Right.
because that area still was one of the slower areas to be rebuilt. A
I
lot of
see.
areas rebuilt and can't snap back, but that area, oh, it was just devastated.
Mm-hmm.
Devastation. People never got their worth for their properties.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how is life in the place in Shreveport where you decided to relocate?
Well, it's really nice. It's really nice. People here were more welcoming than in most places we went
Mm-hmm.
because when we were in Eunice, my daughters and I went to Houston because they was trying to relocate to Houston, and we went
Right.
there, but the people weren't as friendly for some reason.
Right. Right.
They really had resentment towards people from New Orleans, and they was
Yes.
calling us refugees and all kinds
Mm.
of things, that we were coming to take over their city. So they
Mm.
gave us a hard time.
Right. 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 But
Yep.
it
So,
wasn't like that in Shreveport.
oh, not at all, not at all. The churches helped us, the schools helped us, the schools opened up, put our kids in school. They put them on a program that's called a homeless program
Okay.
where we were able to get uniforms for our children, school supplies, everything, free lunch, everything our kids needed. They
Oh,
got it.
that was great. That was
Yes.
really
And the
great.
churches helped us as well, help people
Hmm.
with jobs. The Catholic charities help people with getting cars. anything they needed to get back on their feet and get back to work.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Hmm.
So, do you go back to visit New Orleans?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. My son and two of my grandchildren are still there.
Okay,
And I
wonderful.
have a lot of uncles and aunts and cousins.
Okay.
And yep, so we go back periodically. They come up here and we go down there. So yeah, I get to visit.
What do you think about New Orleans? What
Mhm.
has changed and what has remained the same?
Wow. The culture is still there. I
Mm-hmm.
feel that
Mm-hmm.
and I can see that. But more than half the residents to me that kept that city what it was is gone.
Wow.
So it's not the same. And
Mm.
we have a lot of new people came in. We had a lot of people that came in and took over properties, and they started getting people out of their properties that had been living for years and years. I mean, generations.
Wow.
Where they just came and what they call that gentrification.
Yeah.
They just took over with that, and
Mm-hmm.
people that had been living for years. I mean, going back to great grandparents that
Right.
had properties. These
Wow.
people were uprooted, so the neighborhoods were not the same. They were putting people out,
Mm-hmm.
and it was sad because when you went there, it didn't look the same. It didn't feel the same.
Right, right,
Yeah, yeah. So that was the hardest thing for me. That gentrification stuff. It went through the neighborhoods one by one, and it
mm-hmm.
just tore it apart.
Mm-hmm.
Never was the same.
Wow, wow.
Mhm.
So, what would you like to see in New Orleans now?
Wow. I would like to see a change in the way the government handles their people.
Mm.
That has been a sticking point from time I was a teenager, that I was aware of things that
Yeah,
was going on politically.
right,
They just don't work for the people. That's something in New Orleans that was always a flaw.
right,
The government worked against higher wages. They didn't help with uh, organizations like hotels and hospitals that wanted to get unions. They broke that
mm.
up. They
Yes,
did everything they could to keep you at a low wage.
right.
They just never put the people first there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that had never changed. The only time they put people first was when they came back to rebuild
I
the
see.
the service industry with the food chains and the grocery stores. Everybody paid high wages to get back on their feet. But then
Yes.
once that was done, it went back to what it was.
What?
Oh
How
yes.
long did you think that process, how long would you say that process lasts where they increased the wages and then they
Wow.
went back down?
I think it might have been a good year because I had friends
Mm.
that went there
Yeah,
to go back to their old jobs, and for them to do that, use
right.
them, build it back up, and
Yes.
then go back to minimum wage. To me,
Wow.
that was just so ungrateful.
Yes, disrespectful.
Very. And the
Wow.
government did nothing once again.
Hmm.
Our local government was the pits. I hate to say it.
Right, right, right.
And the poor homeless people, they had nowhere to go. Now you had another set of homeless people who were put out of their homes with
Mm,
gentrification,
hmm.
that also were literally homeless or living in I would call them slum landlord houses.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? People
Yes.
really end up being worse after Katrina than before.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
Looking back,
Hmm.
20 years,
Okay.
um, are you happy with the decision that you made to evacuate, to relocate, and to stay where you are now?
Yes, I am. I am because it was a new lease on life. It
Hmm.
gave us a new beginning.
Right.
We got to meet new people. We gained new friendships. A lot of my kids got new careers. Their lifestyles changed.
Wonderful.
They all are doing well. They in college, graduated college,
Yes.
have good jobs, so they're doing good.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Well,
hmm
congratulations, because I
yeah,
understand that one of your granddaughters
yeah.
just received her master's in speech pathology.
Yes, you did.
That
Yes,
is
you did.
wonderful.
Yes, you did.
Wonderful.
Yep. And
Yes.
Emmanuel has come back. He's finishing his last degree. He's in psychology, I think it is, or the
Okay.
counseling part of it.
Right, right.
Right.
That
And
is wonderful.
right. And Joanne got hers in education.
Yes.
And Melina got hers in her degree, and she's a nurse practitioner now.
Wonderful.
So they all doing good.
Wow,
Yep.
wow.
They
So
all,
do you think that this move was good for them, that they're doing
oh, yeah.
better there
I
in
see.
Shreveport than they would have done in New
Yes.
Orleans?
I see much more opportunities that they had here.
Oh,
You know, that
wonderful.
the young people look at it as, oh, it's a slow town.
Right.
But now they've adjusted and they realize
Yes.
it's more to whether a town is slow or fast or
Right.
got this or got that, what did you accomplish and what you achieved?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it did a lot for them. I really think it did.
Wonderful. And for you
Mhm.
as well, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had a better outlook on life. I don't have that stress like I used
Yes.
to worry about storms and things like that. I don't.
Right.
The only turmoil we had was when my husband was alive. We had to drag him through that,
Hmm.
and he had to suffer those consequences. And unfortunately, missing treatments for his cancer that he was taking. So
Mm.
that delayed a lot of process till we got here, and then he
Right.
could pick it back up again.
Right.
But once he got here, he was relaxed. He
Hmm.
was rested. He really was at peace.
Wow. Well, that is great. That's
Yes.
good news. So, is there anything else that you would like to share?
Well, I would tell people, and especially the people of New Orleans, don't hesitate like they did this time and in the past. They did it with Betsy. They did it with Katrina. When these people say these storms are coming, move
Yes. Yes.
and work on your government officials
Hmm.
to make them use more. They could have used more. They could have used buses, the trains, all that stuff was available
Yeah, I
to
understand
get people out. Oh
there were
yes,
a lot of school buses.
exactly. School buses that just drowned underwater. They had people that tried to help. They stopped them. They just wanted to shove everybody in the Superdome.
Hmm.
This is not a way. I would suggest that people leave, find a way. Just find a way because there are situations where when you go to these shelters and you get to these shelters in those cities, those people will set you up. And it's a lot of people that was in those shelters that got their lives together, got better jobs, got better footing, got a whole better outlook on life. I mean, I have friends in Atlanta, I have friends in Savannah, Georgia,
Yeah.
Oklahoma,
Yes.
California, all kinds of places where these people took a minute and their lives was for nothing but for the better.
Wow, that's wonderful. So when you
Mhm.
said that there were people trying to help, but they didn't allow them to help the people,
Exactly. A
would you
lot of people
explain
didn't
that?
know. Oh, yes, there was a lot of people that came that tried to help.
Hmm.
People that wanted to help get people out of the city. But for
Right.
some reason, they had laws and restrictions on the bus that on in their government that certain government officials had to do certain things. They had to make the orders for certain things to go forward.
Oh,
Because I
wow.
was under the impression that they were going to use the buses and use the trains.
Yes.
Those trains were there and available by
Right.
track, and nobody used them.
Wow. So it was a lot of bureaucracy, it
It was
sounds
a
like.
lot of bureaucracy. One if
Hmm.
one person didn't say you could do it, it didn't happen.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, yes.
Well, Paulette, thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much for your
Oh, anytime.
time. I appreciate
Mm-hmm.
you,
Yes.
giving your thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
sharing things about your family. And I'm
Right.
certainly happy that it turned out well for you. All in
Oh,
all,
it
it
did.
turned
It
out
did.
well.
It did. It turned out wonderful for your family too, as well.
Yes, yes, indeed. Indeed, it did.
It did. It did.
Wow. Well, thank you
Mhm.
so much. I really
Oh, anytime.
appreciate it. Okay.
Anytime, honey. Just let me know.